Before the Bhagavad Gita teaches you anything about the soul or duty or God, it does something strange. It puts you on a battlefield, not a temple, not a mountain. A battlefield with two armies standing face to face, ready to fight. Why would one of the most sacred texts in human history begin like this? Let's look at its very first words and what they're quietly telling us before the philosophy even starts. The Gita is a conversation. It happens in the middle of the Mahabharata, one of the great epics of India, right before a massive war between two branches of the same royal family. On one side stands Arjuna, a warrior prince. Beside him, as his charioteer, stands Krishna, who Arjuna will slowly come to realize is not just his friend, but something far greater. The Gita opens with a blind king, Dhritarashtra, whose own sons are about to fight in this war. He turns to his advisor, Sanjaya, who has been given the power to see the battlefield from far away, and asks him a simple question. In plain terms, he asks, on the sacred field of Kurukshetra, where my sons and the sons of Pandu have gathered, eager to fight, what did they do? That's it. That's how this profound spiritual text opens, with a father unable to see, asking what's happening to his children. Notice something. The very first words in the Sanskrit call this a field of dharma, a field of duty and righteousness. Right from line 1, the Gita is telling us this isn't just a war story. This ground represents the space where every human being eventually has to stand and choose. Sanjaya answers by describing what he sees. Duryodhana, the eldest of the king's sons, and the one who has led his family into this conflict, approaches his teacher and begins pointing out the arrangement of the opposing army. He speaks first, not with courage, but with anxiety, listing out the great warriors on the other side, almost as if trying to reassure himself. Here's what's easy to miss. The person who started this war is the first one shown feeling afraid. Before Arjuna's famous crisis of conscience even begins, the Gita quietly shows us that the one so certain about fighting is also the one most unsettled by it. So why does a book about self-realization begin with a blind king, a nervous commander, and a list of warriors? Because the Gita isn't interested in giving you answers in a vacuum. It wants to give you truth in the middle of your hardest moment. When you're afraid, when you're unsure, when the people you love are on both sides of a conflict you didn't choose. The battlefield of Kurukshetra is every place where we have to decide who we are before we know what's going to happen next. A relationship ending. A job you have to leave, a truth you have to speak, even if it costs you something. The Gita starts here on purpose. Before Krishna says a single word of teaching, we're shown that clarity is not the absence of conflict. It's what you find within conflict. In the next verses, Arjuna will look at this same battlefield and feel something break inside him. The moment that actually launches Krishna's teaching. We'll go there in the next video. If this helped you see the Gita a little differently, stay with me. We're going through it verse by verse, slowly, without rushing past the parts that matter.